Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from Noobkill coming at you with another Madden video today. So guys, I am super excited because we are right around the corner for the kickoff of the brand new season of Madden Mobile 24, guys. I cannot wait to just get back in the game and start building the team up again and have just fun and play with my Madden team, man. I cannot wait. But of course, guys, in this video, we are going to be going ahead and give you guys a sneak peek and of course, all the info you guys should know jumping into Madden Mobile 24 and all that goodness. I want to give a huge shout out and a big thank you to EA Sports and the GameChanger program, and of course our community manager Nick. He's been killing it, giving us all the info and everything you guys need to know with the streams and everything. So huge props and shout outs to them and the team, man. But yeah, guys, if you guys did miss out on any of course those EA streams, even my fellow streamers have been releasing info, or of course the gridiron notes, guys, don't worry, I will have this video right here will be of course a recap video of all the things that you should know going into Madden Mobile 24. Of course, guys, this is like a recap video of everything. There's a lot to talk about, and this video is going to be long because there's a lot to talk about, but I don't want to make it like a whole hour long and all that stuff. So we are going to be going over like the main things of each topic and everything like that. Of course, if you guys want another more in-depth look on each topic, I will go and link in the description below the EA Sports Madden Mobile 24 gridiron notes. So of course, after this video, you still have some questions, check out the gridiron notes, give those a couple reads. They're very quick reads. And then of course, if you still have any other questions, come back to this video, drop a comment below, and I'll try to answer as much as I can, as best I can as well. But yeah, man, before we get into this recap video, since this is early, of course, we do have to mention everything that you guys see in this video is a work in progress. Things are subject to change. But that being said, guys, let's jump into it, man. So first off, let's go. Josh Allen is your cover athlete for Madden Mobile 24, and as you can see underneath the Madden Mobile logo right there, 10 years. Huge congratulations to the team. A decade, man. That is a big milestone, and this is going to be a fun year, man. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. So first off, let's talk about what's going to be rolling over from, of course, if you are a returning user from Madden Mobile 23 mobile into Madden Mobile 24. So of course, players, guys, all of your players that you guys have on your team go from Madden Mobile 23 will transfer over at a lower overall. So there's going to be a little overall changes, of course, but of course that's understandable. You guys know Madden Maxes at the end of the season, they were like 250 overall. Taking a 250 overall and putting them in the base game at the brand new season, it'll either make the new cards higher than 250 or of course have them lower overall like they are here. So you guys can see uncommons, they are going to be 67 overall when they get ported over to Madden Mobile 24. Rares are going to be 75. Epics are going to be 84 overall. Iconics are going to be 94 overall, and iconic foils and marvels are going to be 95 overall. Madden Maxes are going to be 97, and Madden Max foils are going to be 99 overall, which, hey man, that's pretty awesome. 99 overalls. I know a lot of you guys have a ton of Madden Max foils and a lot of Madden Maxes, and we do know the trade-ins for the Madden Maxes and Madden Max foils are, of course, Madden Maxes are going to be 1000 program stamina trade-in, and of course the Max foils are going to be 2000 for your stamina trade-in if you guys want to go ahead and do that. Another thing to talk about, currency. What currency will be rolling over? Usually it is just Madden cash balances transfer over, but this year it is actually really awesome, guys. Everything is going to be transferring over with of course coins, training points, weights, all that, the whole shebang. The one only currency that is not moving over from, of course, Madden Mobile 23 to Madden Mobile 24 are trophies. But of course, guys, those were not the biggest part of Madden Mobile, and that currency was not really sought after because you kind of have to use program stamina and all that stuff to kind of get them. So yeah, trophies are the one thing. But hey, man, in the past, we have not had coin balances, trading points, and all that stuff make their way from one season to another. So that is a great addition that we are seeing into Madden Mobile 24. So yeah, man, that is our rollover content. Moving on to our next one, and that of course is going to be art, man. Now of course, one thing of course you can see from the artwork right here in the main hub, it wasn't like we got a huge graphical UI change and everything like that, and I'm honestly okay with that, right? It's very simplistic. I think that the way that our main hub is right here, it's very understandable. You can get to teams, daily goals all on the bottom, trades and everything, and then of course the squares is basically very straightforward: leagues, core events, and of course competitive and all that goodness. Now, of course, that doesn't mean there's not any changes to the art. Of course, they went, of course, from this season, from Madden 23 to Madden 24. Instead of a huge UI overhaul for the hub, they went ahead and kind of like tweaked the little finer things, make the quality of life just a little bit easier, and just make everything look more fluid and a little more pop to it. So I do like that. One thing that I did notice, you guys can see like in the core events, you can see your stamina is now there, and of course event stamina, both are color coordinated, as you can see, so we don't have stamina at the top anymore. Another thing I do want to mention, of course, like I said, things are a work in progress, but I don't see Manning cash and coins at the top anymore as well. But that's just something. Of course, that Jalen Hurts card, I don't know if I don't think he's gonna be a 180 overall at the start of the season. These are just placeholder content, just to give you guys a rough idea of what our artwork and how everything is gonna look like. So yeah, not a big huge overhaul on the UI, but of course, like I said, they went ahead and did like the smaller fine-tune changes, and I think that is great. You guys can see currency wise and everything has different color coded. I believe program stamina went from like a bluish color to now this like kind of like turquoisey, kind of leaning more on the green color palette right there. But one thing that they did want to mention is that, of course, I know for a lot of for some user this might not change or anything, but of course for people that are colorblind, they went ahead and tried to use colors on a big spectrum so that like it makes it easier for players to identify with which currency. And hey man, yes, like I said, you might not be colorblind, and that little like them tweaking and putting a lot of efforts into that art change and everything might not benefit you, but for someone that is colorblind, that is going to make a huge difference. So I am really glad they are doing that. Again, like I said, a quality of life change for art and everything. And I honestly got to say, always, I got a huge applaud to the art team, man. They always come out with killer designs, and it looks always fantastic. Program art, you guys know it's a chef kiss. So the art team will always do its thing. We're gonna move over here a little bit. Of course, we'll get into that in a second, but of course, guys, you guys can see for our player card tiers and everything, we are still rolling with the starter, uncommon, rare, epic, and iconic, and the color coordinating gold, purple, blue, green, and like I guess like a different kind of shade of green is gonna be our color coordinates and everything like that. And I think it's really good. It keeps it on brand and everything. I know we kind of moved away from silvers, bronzes, golds, and elites. I kind of miss elites seeing red pin and everything like that, but of course, keeping it simplistic. Simplicity is nice sometimes, and I think it is great here. Of course, other games, they do have like different tiers, and it is fun, but I think at some point when you have so many tiers, it does get very confusing, and you kind of like, what is this tier name again, and all that stuff. So keeping it with like iconics and epics and stuff like that, I think it is good. And like I said, our team, they're gonna do their thing, man. They're gonna do their thing. It's right now we just got like a silhouette of a player, but you guys know when artwork time comes, most feared ultimate freeze, whoo, it's gonna be fire, guys. But yeah, man, again, like I said, getting back to one of the big things that we do have, and that is of course animations, guys. So if you guys can see right here, if I zoom in a little bit, sorry, just lagged a little bit, you guys can see we do have like animations for a little red dot. My OCD is gonna be like, I want to click all the notifications, so if you do get a notification, boop, a little red dot will pop up. And of course, for like daily goals, you guys can see it will be like a green bar going ahead and completing percentage wise, and then complete, and it'll be nice little green. Now of course, I personally would like in the future, if for like daily goals and stuff, have this animation. That is fine, that's fantastic, it looks great. But of course, instead of like, hey, coming back to click onto daily goals and click and claim, why not just have it automatically claimed? That just, I don't, again, if we're talking about quality of life changes, making things a little quicker and easier, that's a little my suggestion, but we'll see if that comes in due time. But of course, what we really are focusing on in this slide right here is those animations right there, those little push notification, little red dots, and of course having cleaner things. Now of course, guys, these are not just the only little animations will get cleaned up and everything. There's gonna be a lot more, of course, but yeah, guys, these are just some examples right here. Another really big thing, and probably the biggest things for art and visual, guys, is going to be the game is going from 30 FPS to now 60 FPS, guys. So a double in frames things and everything. So that's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to get the game actually in my hand so I can go and see how gameplay, how fluid the animations are and everything like that. Now moving on to probably one of the biggest things coming to Madden Mobile 24, and it is going to be very kind of like high level stuff to go break down. So I'll try my best. Again, like I said, I'll link in the description below for, of course, the gridiron notes and everything like that. But we are going to be getting coaches and playbooks in the game, guys. So that is pretty awesome. You guys can see an example right here is Sean McDermott. He is a long pass or vertical kind of play style and everything like that. Now, of course, guys, there are going to be 28 coaches, I believe, at launch, or I guess 28 coaches. Everybody will get a standard coach when you guys jump into the game. And then, of course, that standard coach you're going to have. And then you have other coaches like Sean McDermott, and of course, and all that goodness. So like we have that. Now, what do coaches do and everything like that? So they will be assigned a play style, either run, short pass, long pass, or spread. So of course, for example, right here, we got long pass. Now, of course, coaches will provide, guys, bonuses. They will give bonuses to players on the play type that they are going. So of course, for a long pass or vertical, when you go and you play a long pass, you will get a bonus when you play a long pass with the coach. So there will be that. The coaches also go ahead and give you guys a new playbook or give you more plays in a playbook. So they have certain playbooks that are along with the coaches. But lastly, and this is where the high level thing kind of comes in, each coach, since they do give you a bonus and a boost, they will be a defensive weakness. So what am I saying here, guys? So let's say you're running with Sean McDermott and you have a long pass is right here is going to be the example. Long pass bonuses. Let's say for this defensive weakness, it's going to be on run plays. So when anybody plays your team and they do a run play, certain players are going to lose -5 tackle, -5 pursuit, or something like that. So yes, you're going to get a bonus with the coaches, but of course you're gonna get a bonus with the plays and of course the boost. But you got to keep it in the back of your head that there is going to be defensive weaknesses just to balance things out. Now, of course, with the standard coach that you do get in the beginning of the game, there is no bonus on plays or of course weaknesses. So if you just want to roll with the basic generic vanilla Madden Mobile, have no like worry about, hey, my defense is slacking here, you can just run with the regular coach, and then you'll be going there. But of course, guys, you guys can see, you guys can level up the coach right beside me, beside my head right here. So that means that yes, you can level up coaches. I believe they're going from level 0 is going to be base. You get them up to level 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes all the way up to level 10. And you guys can see it will cost coins, and there's going to be a brand new currency in the game, the coach's headset. And there will be a program that you guys can see that you can play through the coach's program by successfully completing events to unlock 4 coaches. So that's going to be inside the game. But yeah, you guys can see here are the costs for each level. Now when you level up a coach, guys, it will also unlock more plays. So let's say, yeah, they'll show you all the playbooks that a coach has. So let me go over here. So let's say this is all the coach. Let's say it's the run coach. So at level 1, maybe you'll get inside zone split and of course blast alert X smoke. At level 2, you'll go and unlock maybe fullback dive strong. At level 5, that's when you get running back circles maybe. I don't know the exact levels and what plays come whatever. I'm just going to use that as an example. So when you level your coach up, you'll get more plays in your playbook added. Of course, the bonuses are going to be going up, and of course that's going to reduce how bad your defense gets weaknesses as well. So if you are going to be running a coach that is not the standard one and you want to go ahead and get those bonuses, and you want to make sure you level them up because your defensive weakness will be reduced. Now, of course, like I was saying, how does that all work out into the play style? We got right here, of course. So let's say our play bonus is on short passes. Okay, that's our coach. So the play style bonus, increase release route running by 5% on short passes. And then on defense, guys, the play style weakness is going to be on run plays. So anytime the opponent runs a run play, your defense is going to lose a little bit in tackle, hit power, and pursuit. Of course, these numbers here are just to give you guys a gist and get your head wrapped around it. Of course, these are not final numbers or anything, and all that stuff. So yeah, level 1, if you guys get them level 1, you will unlock a short pass play. Getting a level 2 playstyle bonus, pass block goes up by 5% now. So you'll still get that 5% release, route running, and then now at level 2, you'll get an additional pass block 5%. So yes, like I said, a lot of high level coach stuff going on around here. But guys, there they are. Now, coaches do not have a rarity, guys. They do have a specific scheme linked to the players, or the coach, I say. So there's not going to be like an epic coach, an iconic coach. That's kind of rude, right? But they will have the play style. So you guys can see Sean McVay is our example right here. Now, I'm not too sure if we'll have 4 different Sean McVays or just gonna be one Sean McVay. We're just showing you guys what it will kind of look like for coaches. All right, so that is basically all we got for coaches. Moving on to another brand new thing coming to Madden Mobile, and that is going to be the web store, guys. The web store is going to be completely new to the game, and this is actually going to be outside of the app. The way you get to the web store, you either use a computer or, of course, your mobile device to go on a browser. You go to the EA Madden Mobile 24 web store, and of course, guys, you will have to have an EA account to link to your Madden Mobile account. So if you guys don't have an EA account just yet, go ahead and sign up and all that stuff. I'll leave a link in the description below as well to how to sign up for an EA account. When you guys log into the Madden Mobile, I guess for the first time at the beginning of the season, it'll ask you to link it, and once you link it, you'll be able to get to the web store, and everything will be linked web store to actual in-game. Now, of course, the web store is gonna look pretty much identical to Madden Mobile's I guess store that we have inside the game. So that is really great. Now, of course, when you buy items on the web store, it will automatically be put into your inbox. So of course, you're wondering what's the point of this, why is all that stuff. So it's basically like kind of like EA cutting out the middleman and being Apple or Google Play. So that means they can offer you guys discounts, different items and everything, better items, better offers and stuff, since it's directly from EA, I guess. So yeah, guys, that is a benefit. So if you guys are wanting to go and use the web store, if you're already purchasing things, it is kind of more beneficial to use the web store, because one, you'll be getting discounted price possibly, and all that stuff. Now, of course, buying things on the web store, you can only use PayPal, credit card, and debit. So that means, I believe, as you can see on the top, there is still Madden Cash, but I believe that means that you cannot be using iTunes or Google Play gift cards on the web store to go and purchase things. It has to be either a PayPal, credit, or debit. Now, of course, it will update alongside the game. So, of course, if we have most feared in the game, the web store is going to have the most feared packs and bundles inside the game and all that stuff. So that is pretty great. Here is just a little like a look of what the purchase is. Of course, we don't know how much the values are just as of yet, but when the game does launch, we'll be able to see what the web store is all about. Now, of course, guys, you want to keep up to date with the web store, because alongside bonuses and the bonus offers and the discounts, sometimes there will be free claim rewards, free packs inside the web store. So make sure you guys check out the web store, claim your free rewards and claim items and all that stuff. Stay updated, of course, to the EA streams, my streams, and all the other EA GameChanger streams, because we might have info when new stuff is in the game, or of course the EA Sports Madden Mobile Discord and all that stuff. But yeah, that's how you guys stay updated. Of course, there will be, of course, if you guys keep updated with the web store and all that stuff, updates include things such as achievement progress, purchasing bundles with Madden Cash, and there will be a loyalty program, guys. There will be a new loyalty program for the web store, and of course, the loyalty program will give you points for each purchase you make, with a redeemable, which will be redeemable for a limited edition prizes. So there'll be different things for the web store, so that's kind of new coming to it. And then, of course, so here are some other things, again, just to give you like some art look. This is kind of what the web store will look like if you are buying a iconic player, epic player, or a rare player and all that stuff. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. Next up, we do got Point Attack. So Point Attack is making its way back to Madden Mobile right here, guys. 24, so that is great. It was a feature that they did add near the end of the season, in the off season, which was great. Now, of course, one of the big things they want to mention is that they are going to be limiting resumes. resumes. What do I mean by that? So of course, guys, unfortunately there was a lot of exploits inside of point attack and all that stuff. People were like kind of like force closing the game, saving, exiting and stuff like that, and it would kind of like mess up the timer, and people just keep racking up points like that. They're going to be limiting that to a total of 3 resumes and everything like that, so that's kind of cool. Another thing with, of course, point attack, you guys can see after you finish off the point attack, you can actually go on and click play again on the screen. You don't have to click continue and go back to the main hub and then play again if you want to play again. So again, quality of life changes for the UI and art and all that stuff, and the point attack ticket has been updated as well. Another thing to mention with plays and everything, there will be you can basically, instead of just having like 3 players or just that little scroll wheel, whatever playbook you have or whatever plays you have in your playbook, you can use all of them. The only thing that you cannot do no more is call the same play back to back. So if I know it's point attack passing and I know wide receiver corner has been fire for me, I can run wide receiver corner once, but after I run wide receiver corner once, I cannot run it again. I would have to run another play in order to run wide receiver corner again. So yeah, just no back-to-back plays. You guys can see here is the main hub. Like I said, they did change like the ticket logo right there and everything like that. Another cool thing they did for the leaderboards, you could actually scout the team of whoever's on the leaderboard and all that goodness and see how much they're overall and what kind of points they're rolling with. So yeah, that's gonna be point attack, pretty much similar to what we have in Madden Mobile 23, but of course those little changes, and that's gonna make a big difference, I think, in point attack. So I'm excited to see that back in the game. Next up, we do got league stuff. So league stuff, guys, again, smaller UI changes and little artwork things you guys can see here, banners and stuff. We do have new logos in the game. I'll put up some logos here that they did show off in the EA stream, so really cool. We got one of them being a whale, which was pretty funny, I found. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Of course, guys, here is the main hub. You guys can see bigger, I guess, middle part for the league versus league and everything like that. You have a green and red, a little bit more easier to distinguish who's winning and losing. Points wise, we do got trades and stuff like that, so that's awesome. And then of course, guys, for the logos, you have a ton of logos that you guys can do through the journey and etc. and all that goodness. So yeah, like I said, new logos, achievements, and of course draft night and flashback. That's gonna be like fun things we can do throughout the season. All right, so that is awesome. Next up, we do got, of course, the albums and collections. So album and collections kind of came at the tail end of Madden Mobile 23, and it was just like a way to collect cards, get some free stuff being out of the banners and stuff like that. So yeah, when you guys finish off one of a piece to the album, you'll get a little pop-up message on the top right that says like album name. So of course it's just white here because it's just an example, and we're using Von Miller Madden Max for Madden Mobile 23. But again, these are just placeholders, so you guys just get the gist of what's going to be going on here. Moving on into the actual album, they make it a little bit easier to see who you got, who's kind of like faded in, or kind of like faded out, meaning you don't have them on the haven't completed yet. But yeah, man, that is great. You can see a little bit new arts here, and then of course when you complete it, you have like a nice little completion, and that's pretty easy to go ahead and look at right there. So yeah, that's albums and of course collections. Not too much to talk about. Fairly similar, fairly straightforward right here with the albums and collections. Moving on, we do got a big one, and that is Madden Base, guys. So here is Madden Base. You guys can see now it's going to be 3 events only per whatever you pick, instead of being, it was like 4, I think it was, per them, or 4 or 5, I can't remember now actually, because we haven't had Madden Mobile, I can't remember now. But yeah, coins, training points, and players at the bottom. Now these ones do change. We did have like resets like 3 times in the day. Now of course it's just going to be one big reset, and that's going to be at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, guys. So that is going to be big. Of course, like I said, team of the week is no longer going to be housed here. It's just going to be strictly Madden Base. Cleaned it up a little bit right here. But of course, guys, you guys can see there are overall reward tiers. So depending on your overall and which one you want to play, of course, difficulty will go up and higher and everything. You guys can see we got a silver for 2,635, gold 3,040, elite, I believe that is called, at 3,445, and then of course we have diamond at 3,500. Those are going to scale, of course, throughout the season, I believe, and all that stuff. But yeah, you guys kind of see the payout. So if you guys choose which one you guys want, you guys will get more payouts. So of course, bronze, or any, I guess I should say, will be, I guess here we got our bronze, silver, gold, and elites back. So I'm loving it. But you guys can see that coin wise, 9,900. Silver is gonna be 10,450. Gold, 11,000. Elite is gonna be 11,550. And then of course, diamond tier is gonna be at 12,100. Now of course, that's gonna correspond with the overalls, right? You're following along right there. And then of course, training points, same thing across the board. And then of course the players, you actually have chances at rare players now, so that's actually really cool. And of course, the higher the tier, the higher percentage you will try to get a rare card. So for diamonds, every time you play that live event, you have a 55% chance to get a rare player. So that is really, really nice. I do like that a lot. With that, of course, guys, moving on to daily arena. Daily arena is going to work pretty much the same thing as a daily arena right now. Of course, I guess ranking and where you're going to be placed in your, I guess, standings and everything. What, like bronze, silver, gold, elite, and all that stuff will depend on where you finished off last season in Madden Mobile 23. I believe it's going to cap everybody at the top at gold 2. So if you're at like Hall of Fame when you finish off the season, you'll be back to gold 2 for the first week, and after you play your games, it's going to sort out matchmaking and how well you scored and everything, and then that's how you're going to get your ranking and all that stuff. Of course, the only other changes beside like the overall differences and all that stuff, guys, and it looks like you do I gotta pay coins to play these events, but of course there's your coaches. But you guys can see, here's another look at what that entails for coaches. So you can see easy, medium, hard. Coach Mike Tomlin at hard is going to be running spread, and the weakness on defense for him, it's going to be West Coast. So short passes, anything short passes for you is going to be beneficial. You're going to get a boost, of course, against his defense. Playing against medium, if you run any option or spread plays, that is going to give you a boost again against Mike Tomlin. And then of course, easy, if you run any run plays, smash melt, you'll get a bonus against him. So that is how that works right there. Just a little bit easier to like hopefully give you a visual of how like the counters, of course, for coaches are going to be. So that's pretty awesome. And then of course, we do got the journey, guys, coming back into Madden Mobile. Pretty self-explanatory. You guys remember how journey works. NFC West will be the first one, and to complete the first NFC West, I think you believe you need to have a 2,078 overall. And once you guys finish off all the nodes there, AFC West will unlock, and to finish off all those, it's going to be 2,087 overall, and you can finish off both AFC and NFC West. So yeah, that's all we know for overalls, kind of they gave us right here, but pretty much works the same thing. Play the live events and all that stuff, play one, unlock the other one, you need overall gates and all that stuff. And now let's get on to the big one, and that is going to be content, guys. Programs. So our first program in the game, they're already telling us, man, and that is going to be First Snap, man. First Snap is going to be in the game, and there's going to be a lot of fan favorites, of course, being Josh Allen, our cover athlete, guys. So it looks like our overalls for our first program and our iconic foil is going to be at 114 overall. So of course, returning users with Madden Max iconic foils, you guys will see that they are 99 overall. So it's going to help you out a lot if you guys are returning user and everything like that. But yeah, we got some really, really great players in First Snap. You guys can take a look at right here how we kind of have the program and everything like that for the First Snap. Pretty self-explanatory as well. You guys know all that goodness. But of course, the biggest thing I want to talk about right here to end off this video is, of course, Madden Mobile, guys. It is gonna be the 10th season of Madden NFL Mobile. So again, huge congratulations to the team and everything like that. So of course, guys, what they are doing, they're gonna be doing a huge year-long celebration, guys. So as we embark on our 10th season of Madden NFL Mobile, we want to create fun and a new way to play while also remembering where we've been. Stay locked in throughout the season as we play homage to our past in various ways, guys. So this honestly to me is so amazing. As a player, as a content creator, guys, I've been playing since Madden Mobile 15 with Richard Sherman on the cover. I've been doing YouTube now, going to be on 9 years, so not the 10 year. I didn't play Madden Mobile 25 or Madden 25 mobile back in the day when we had Barry Sanders and all that stuff. I didn't play that season, but the next season, so it is awesome. There are going to be a lot of historic events. The monthly field passes, guys, are going to go along with the 10-year celebration. I believe Gridiron is going to be doing our first one, but every single player, there's going to be historical players and events, guys. And one of the events or programs they are bringing back that is a huge fan favorite is going to be Game Changers, guys. So if you guys are OGs, you guys remember Game Changers, and it did mention one name, guys, to mention all names from Game Changers. We will see a return of Dree Archer, guys, so that is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait for that. But of course, guys, we want to do mention, of course, every single season of Madden has been different in ways, good ways, and all that stuff, and just tweaks and changes of how our systems work. So player art will try to stay as close to original, but of course it'll try to fit in with the new game as much as it can as well. So just stay on the lookout for that. But yeah, guys, that is your whole 24 that is your whole Madden 24 recap right here. I said I didn't want to make it too long if we went into every little detail, but it is still a 30-minute long video. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, guys, from behalf of me, the EA team, and everybody, thank you guys so much for playing the game. Of course, for them, without you guys playing the game, they don't have a game. And then for me, for else you guys watching my videos, being able to do this thing for 9 years, hopefully going on to 10 next year, man. I cannot wait. But yeah, it's been truly a blessing, guys, to be able to call myself a game changer and everything like that, and to be able to make content and just make fun videos that I love doing. So I thank you guys so much for all the support as always. I cannot wait for the brand new kickoff of Madden Mobile 24. I hope you guys are excited as well. But yeah, we'll catch you guys August 10th. That's when a new game will come out. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
What's up?